What's good, y'all? Welcome to another Teachable Tuesdays, Long Car Ride Chronicles, episode 27. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Greatly appreciate it. If you could, as always, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Stay up to date with all of my future Teachable Tuesdays videos and Long Car Ride Chronicle videos that you guys seem to enjoy more and more. And I know I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Forget the squeaky brakes. Need to get those checked out. I'm surprised you guys really like this. But I'm starting to realize, based on my analytics, that there are some longer forms of content that you guys pay attention to. And I appreciate you guys for checking it out, regardless if you check it out for just a few minutes or if you check out the whole entire thing, which, by the way, if you check out the whole entire thing, you are definitely an MVP. Today, we are going to talk about small victories and why small victories matter. The little things. I always say it's the little things in life that really matter. It's the little things that make a difference. It's the little things that make or break the aspects of life, right? So there's no doubt in my mind that every single one of us, in some form or fashion, we are dealing with something, right? That something could be family drama. It could be relationship turmoil. It could be challenges at your job. It could be internal struggles. And I just want to take some time, as you know, you're going on this journey with me to work, to remind you that the small victories do matter. The small victories most certainly make a difference, and the small victories are really what's going to keep you afloat. I think a lot of times we like to celebrate the big stuff, right? I lost 50 pounds. I've been married for 5 years. I finally got that man or that woman that I've been desiring all this time. I got that job that I wanted. I got accepted into my college/university. And I'm not saying don't celebrate those things. Those things are freaking huge deals. And yes, please celebrate them, because they are big accomplishments. And guess what? On this channel, we celebrate all victories, big or small. But I want to remind you about the small victories that take place in your life. And I don't want you to neglect what that looks like. I'll give you a couple of examples, right? This morning, I left my house, and I'm going to be honest. I've been quite overwhelmed as of lately. It's been a lot. Motivation has not been on high alert. It's just been a lot overall. You know what I'm saying? A lot of different things I'm dealing with, so on and so forth. Oh, speaking of dealing with stuff, Lord, I pray that you will give me safe and traveling mercies, keep me from danger seen and unseen, protect me from all corrupt law enforcement, protect me from any mechanical failures, and I pray that I would have a great day at work. I pray that my kids will get to work safely, that you will protect them, and that they will be ready to learn in the classroom, and I pray that all my colleagues will get to work safe. In your precious name I do pray. Amen. My bad, y'all. I had to take a little prayer break. That's something that I always do whenever I'm on my way to work. I always say a special prayer, because it be crazy stuff happening on the road, you know what I'm saying? So I always got to be safe. But anyways, back to my point, right? About just a small victory. So this morning, I was in the house, and I told myself there are essentially 2 things that I need to do before I leave the house, no matter what. Because like I said, I've been overwhelmed lately. Motivation hasn't been high for me, and I'm trying to slowly but surely get back into the groove, if you feel me, you know? So I told myself, from now on, when I leave the house, especially on a work week, the 2 things that have to take place. Number 1, my bed has to be made. Has to be made every day. Has to. Number 2, I cannot leave any dishes in the sink. I don't like rodents in my household. Roaches are absolutely the abomination of all of the creations of this earth. I know we like to make the joke, say all God's creation is beautiful. I'm gonna be real. God, this is no offense to you. Lord, forgive me. Not all His creations are beautiful. Roaches are ugly. But yeah, I don't want no issues. You know what I'm saying? So before I left, my kitchen was clean and my bed was made. And I was very happy about that. And I said, you know what, before I left, it's the small stuff. And that's what inspired me to make this video. My clothes were lined up for when I work out this evening. I'm not going to my school gym at UCF tonight because of just a lot of stuff I got planned for this evening. I got to as the recording of this video, that is. I mean, it's already done. But I have a virtual open house that I'm attending for a doctoral program that I'm trying to get into. So because of my busy schedule for today, I'm not going to have time to go to the gym at my school, but I am going to make time to work out, of course, because I definitely didn't work out yesterday. So that's already a victory within itself, right? You know, I'm on my way to work a lot earlier than usual, right? Usually I don't leave my house until about 6:20 for work, which is not a good idea because that's pushing it towards the time I need to be there. It's about 5:30 right now. Granted, one of the reasons why I did it is because I have so much stuff to do this week, but I'm giving myself a fighting chance to have a successful day and not be running around rushing, trying to get a whole bunch of stuff done. And that's going to be my aim for every day this week. I'm going to try to get to work at least by 6 o'clock, 6:15 at the latest, so that way I can, you know, have more success in my day. Because, I mean, a lot of times when I'm working, especially when I have to stay after school, like a day like today, I try to get stuff ready for the next day. That way, in case something happens and I don't get to school as early as I would like to, I already have everything set up. Which is a smart idea, by the way. Very, very smart idea. But I still like getting to school early even when I don't have much to do, because I like being able to breathe. I like being able to woosah and kind of just, you know, reflect on what needs to be done that day. I don't like being rushed, y'all. I don't think anybody in the grand scheme of things really cares for being rushed. So I don't like getting to school and then, like, I barely got everything done and I got to let the kids in. No, I want a chance to breathe, especially because I actually took off work yesterday. So I would like to have a chance to breathe and do what needs to be done, so that way I'm starting off more relaxed. I have more time to get certain things done, and so on and so forth. So yeah, again, just went on a little bit of rant there, but that's what I mean by small victories. Doing things that you normally don't do, or accomplishing things that ultimately lead to a bigger thing. Because all these big accomplishments that everybody talks about doing and what you've made happen and so on and so forth, it would not have been possible if these small victories were not involved, right? Again, I'll go back to some of the big victories I mentioned earlier. You lost 50 pounds. Congratulations. That wouldn't have happened if you did not make the decision to change your eating habits or to go to the gym or some form of a workout. Congratulations, you've made 5 years of marriage. That's a big feat, especially in today's society when divorce rates are at an all-time high. But what are the small things you did to get there? You made sure that you and your partner were straight. You continued to fight the good fight. You continued to be there for each other in spite of the times where things might have been rocky, right? You got accepted into that college/university. Congratulations. But there were smaller things that you did to get there. You did your FAFSA. You applied for that school. You filled out that application. You connected with people from the university. You know, stuff like that. Stuff that seems so small. Because let's be real, I think a lot of people don't like to talk about the small stuff. A lot of people don't like to talk about the small stuff. I know when we get on social media, a lot of times we post some of our biggest accomplishments, our biggest highlights. Oh, that outfit looks good. Oh, I'm in a relationship. Oh, I'm married. Oh, this. Oh, that. Saying a lot of O's today. I know me on my social media, I post the ugly stuff, the in progress stuff, and the great amazing accomplishments. Why? Because that is who I am. Just like what we talk about on this channel, who we are, who we represent, so on and so forth. Because like I post a lot of skate content on my social media and my YouTube channel. Check out some of my shorts. But for me, right, the way I look at it is this. I'm gonna get over it, don't worry. Car behind me. The way I look at it is when I'm posting content often, like I post stuff that's not really that great. And I do that on purpose because I want people to like see that. Now, why would you do that? I got over just for crazy driver. I got over just for you. Okay, I guess he's texting. Wow. See, this is what I mean by saying prayers before I get on the road, because we got crazy drivers. Anyways, so I post the ugly stuff because I want people to see my progress and to show people that, like, yo, I may have gotten better, but I worked hard to get here. It's little small victories and little things that got me to where I'm at. And then this also serves as a reminder, when you backslide sometimes, because it happens, we all backslide in all aspects of life, that, you know what, I remember when I was there. And that's a small deal that eventually turns into a bigger deal. It's a small deal because it's a simple reminder, but it turns into a big deal because it's that simple reminder that allows you to keep going. I kind of overate a little bit these past couple of days. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I think I exceeded my calorie limit. I wasn't eating horrible, but I wasn't eating great either. If we just keeping it real, right? So I'm saying all that to say that even though I wasn't really eating all that great, I'm still going to bounce back. I'm going to make sure today's a good day. I'm not going to eat no trash. I'm going to work out today. At least one workout. I'm going to try to get 2 workouts in, like a little bit of a walk. But I'm going to hit my 10,000 steps today. Probably won't close my ring, but definitely going to hit my 10,000 steps today. I'm going to make plans for next month as far as my working out. I'm strongly reconsidering doing 75 hard again. I'm a part of a group that is currently doing 75 hard. I wasn't going to do it because I just finished phase 2, but I think I might do it just to partake and maybe have a little bit less restrictions than I normally would. Little things. These are all little things that turn into bigger habits, better things, so on and so forth. It most certainly makes a difference, right? So I want people to reflect, and I want people to seriously consider their options. I want people to seriously think about these things because it makes a difference. It really does. It absolutely does. You know what I'm saying? I want people to also, hold on one second. Okay, that was weird. Anyways, I want people to also realize the significance in just simply doing something. And I know a lot of times people will try to say, well, just simply doing something isn't enough. You need to make sure you're putting your maximum effort. And yes, I agree. You should be putting your best effort forward every single day. However, what I also want people to realize is sometimes your best effort might be 5%. My mentor always tells me you can't give 100% of what you want to your loved ones every single day. Sometimes you might only be able to give 5%. And that includes yourself. So if that's all you can give for that day, make sure you give the best 5% you can. Maybe you can only give 15%. You might only be able to give 2%. It's okay. It happens. But don't let that 2% be in vain. That may be a small victory, but it's still a victory. Continue to build up from that. And in due time, you will realize, hey, you know what? I learned something from this. You know what? I did a really good job. You know what? That was a huge accomplishment in spite of what I've been through. The little things really do matter, ladies and gentlemen. They really do matter. They really do make a difference. In spite of what you've been told, in spite of what you may or may not believe. Little things matter. All right? So all in all, to wrap this up, because we're pretty much done. I don't want to be rambling at this point. Take the small victories alongside the big victories. All those big victory trophies you have on your shelf that you idolize, that you look at and you're like, man, I did this. Don't forget about the small things. Look at them small trophies, right? You woke up this morning. You made it to work on time. You worked out in the gym. You communicated more than you more so frequently would. You had a little bit more patience today. Whatever that looks like for you, look at those trophies. Yeah, they're smaller than the big victory ones, but they matter just as much. All right? It's Marcus Frazier from Teachable Tuesdays, here to motivate you, encourage you, and inspire you to be a better you. I love you guys so much. I celebrate every single thing with you guys as much as I possibly can because, hey, that's what we do on this channel. Before you leave, comment below. Let me know what small victories you've accomplished this week. All right? Until next time, peace out, y'all.